Oh, hi! Welcome back to Wandersong. Wandersong is a video game, a video juego, about a woman who was previously a fighter and dedicated her entire life to fighting. Did my computer just crash? Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, this is Wanderstop, not song. This is a game about a woman who is a fighter. She has dedicated her entire life to fighting, to become an expert combatant, to become undefeated in the arena. Everything that she does is based around becoming a better fighter. Everything that she does is about winning that battle. Even when it comes to things that are related to fighting, she instead commissions out other people to do those steps of the process for her so that she can focus solely on fighting. For example, she commissioned out her sword to be created so that she would be able to continue to train. In other words, she's an obsessive perfectionist workaholic who refuses to do anything else but work. Which is very similar to me. I've focused fully on my whole life surrounding content creation and becoming a better content creator, to the point where, as I've said many times throughout this year, I fully believe that I am the best streamer. I fully believe that no other streamer is anywhere near me. I think I've conquered this, and in turn, I recognize that I haven't conquered YouTube. I haven't figured that out, so now I've been focusing on that and learning that so that I can become the best YouTuber as well. When I need something done that I can't do because it isn't related to content, I instead commission other people to make emotes like the ones that are appearing behind me every now and then, or to make thumbnails for the YouTube videos to help push it in front of other people's eyes. This has been my life. And in turn, I relate to this character to such an insane degree. When she is speaking about her past, a lot of the times she's speaking about my past. She doesn't want to be working at this tea shop. She's been overrun with burnout, that she is forced to stop fighting. She is defeated in battle and is depressed about that, is sad about that. So now, she's at this tea shop, forcing herself, or rather being forced by her body, to take a break. She doesn't want to be here. She doesn't want to work at this tea shop. She doesn't want to be drinking the tea even. She doesn't want to be doing any of this. And neither do I. I don't want to be playing this game. I don't enjoy comfy, cozy video games. I like action games. Excuse me. I like things to be fast-paced. I like to be engrossed in something that is able to keep my attention. When I'm playing something that is slow and comfy and cozy, I find my mind wandering to the darker corners that I'd rather not bring attention to. I'd rather not focus on. And in turn, I don't like comfy, cozy games. And because of that, I fully believe that that is the reason I should be playing this game, because I don't want to be playing this game. So I'm forcing myself to play this game because I am the same as the main character in so many ways. So in other words, to put that in a short way, I am not the person that should be playing this game, and because of that, I am the exact person that should be playing this game. I wouldn't say it's a perfect self-insert, but it's pretty close. she's a lot more violent than I am. She told a story about beating a kid up when she was a kid. I've never done that, so she's a bit more violent than I am. But if you translate all of, like, the fighting stuff over to me making content and stuff, it becomes very close to 1-to-1. A customer asked me for tea that evokes passion. What kind of ingredients should I use for that?
Oh, interesting. Or I wasn't sure. It doesn't sound like any ingredient I can think of, but perhaps that's okay? Sometimes a customer will be open to many possible flavors of tea, not knowing for sure until they drink it. I would suggest that you simply bring them whichever flavor feels right to you. And if they wish for something else, they will say no. How does that sound?
From the reality of a situation.
Well, that's pretty frustrating.
Indeed. Our customers do not always make our jobs easy. Fortunately, Miss Alta has had plenty of practice dealing with frustration lately, so I'm certain you are up to the task.
Alright. Okay. This feels faster than it was. I gotta get some stuff. You doing drugs, young lady? Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome to Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. Do you want tea? Tea? No, not feeling very good. I just want to sit down. Okay, sure. So what exactly happened to the other customers? Gerald and the Demon Hunter. Are they dead?
Oh, goodness, no. They're very much alive.
Oh, sorry.
They are being very much alive indeed. They are simply somewhere else, in a place not visible to the two of us.
Do you think Gerald is okay?
Miss Alta, I am so sorry, but he is on his own path now. A journey all to himself. Like you, Ora was concerned about Gerald's curse. Not an easy thing to be dealing with, not at all. But will we see him again? I hope so. But it's not.
I didn't read it.
And if we do not see him, then we will trust in him to resolve the curse on his own. Is that okay? Can I ask for your patience if our paths do not cross with him again?
It just feels like there was more to do.
Of course, I understand. And one day, there may be more to do, but that is not being in our control for now. I am hoping very much that you are able to complete everything, which is in your power to do so.
Alright. So I need a tea that evokes passion. I also need... I put all my tools back here. Chat, how do we feel about it wiping progress? I need a tea that evokes passion. How to use the tea machine. Drying tea leaves, sweeping, weeding, Fill all of the hanging pots with new plants, then talk to Boro. Bring any item to trade for something of Nana's. A fruit flavor that brings to mind passion. Okay. We got a bunch of new plant types that we could do. We got mess berry, that's new. A taste that is impossible to quite place. No matter how hard you think about it or what you compare it to, known to infuriate some. Pell melon, an overwhelmingly potent taste rich with cinnamon. Causes temporary amnesia if you drink it too fast. Light berry. Completely tasteless. Returns your thoughts to a time of innocence. Taste of ginger and well-worn leather. Consumption tends to make one overly confident in their ability to do math. Snoke cones are noted for relieving physical pain when eaten. Tastes like citrus, milk, and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. Chat, what did you... Hey. Chat, what did you most frequently eat as a child? You said tea before. Yes, this is a tea shop.
I want that communist girl off the
Do
show.
you need something? I'm not feeling very good. For a long time now, a pain in my chest. Something to relieve the pain, perhaps? Is that what you want, a tea to help with your pain? If you have it, I'll check a look. Something else? The mind, it focuses only on the pain. Can the tea give my mind another thing to think of? Something to think of other than pain? I'll do my best. Alright. Sweets? For breakfast, Pop-Tarts. Okay. Whatever was in the house that I could make when my mom was too espresso to make food for us. Hey Wade, how you doing? Wade, what did you most eat as a child? For breakfast, specifically. So where's the garden now? Here it is. Did that work? I need to turn it down. Is it like a different setting or something? I don't know, it feels insane. Okay. Eggs with weenies? Eggs with tortilla or just scrambled eggs in terms of frequency? I think for me it's scrambled eggs. I forgot there isn't a jump button in this game. Whoa. Wailing fruit. Okay. I think that's all in that tree. Let me cut these real quick because they're bothering me. And I'm scared that they're gonna wander into the garden. Can I not? What is this photo of? Grapefruit? Hell yeah. Spooky. Okay. So I figured out how to do wailing fruit. I got another red leaf here. Let's put one right here. Oh, that's not what that is? Oh. already know what that is, right? What happens if I do this? Nothing. Can I do... There. What's this turn into? Ooh, that's pretty! Are these seeds? Oh, they're yellow seeds. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, it's both yellow and blue seeds. Oh.
You bail!
Oh, jeez.
By the way, dude, if you haven't watched Mice and Murder, I'd recommend it. I think it benefits from being filmed during COVID times. It's really good. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so let's see what we learned. You think so? Yeah, it's really good. So we got So we did yellow centered by red. Let's do yellow centered by... Let's do red centered by yellow. Because I have yellow right now, right? Yeah. Let's do red centered by yellow and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. Look at me being efficient and shit. So this tree's only giving me yellow. Oh, it's doing both. Wait, what? How did that happen? And this one's fruit. It's got a strange cast. It's really good. The strange cast makes it better, because it's all college humor folks. And it's all their first time playing D&D, except for Reika, who it's their second time, and Ali, which is like their third time or fourth time. So like, it's really good. Just name drop. Did you just dead name drop out? No. It's specifically the college humor folks before they were dropout. Isn't Trap in that one? No. Trap was in Escape from Bloodkeep, which is really good as well. Not as good. For those that don't know, I'm talking about Dimension 20, a dropout show. It's a tabletop RPG show. This one specifically is D&D. But it's a mystery murder show. It's a murder mystery. It's really good. So what happens now that I have this plant, right? What happens if I do this? Does that become something? No. What if I do a blue seed instead? No. Okay. Let's do blue centered by yellow, which I think is what I might have just did, but we'll find out. No, this is new. Okay. Pocket is full. Okay. Let's go stash some fruit real quick. Hey, Selman, how you doing? Okay. Now let's take yellow. Put it in the center of yellow. Like that. And then also that. Okay. This looks like coral. What game about? Game is about me. Game is about a fighter who only ever fights and only cares about fighting, but gets burned out and is forced to stop. Someone else can explain further. If they would like. My parents would buy stewed beef, fry it, and then serve it on white bread with gravy. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Okay. Is that all of them? We got snow cones. I think we have all of them except bite berry. Yes. So we need bite berry still, which is probably yellow centered by blue? Wasn't that what this was? No. I did blue centered by... I did center blue surrounded by yellow. I didn't do center yellow surrounded by blue. Okay. I already forgot what I said. So I need to use center yellow surrounded by blue. Got it. Okay. I see. Yeah, I didn't think of that through. Okay. Ooh. Big raspberry tree. Bite berry. Good luck, Ace. Hello. Oh, what you got there? No, give me that. What? I'll just put you down. Whoops. Okay. We brushed away their leaves. I just got here, man. Oh, hey. Another package. Okay. So let's put these packages in here. And then I need to go grab a hot. Here we go. Did you ever get more tea leaves? That's next on my to-do. And then I gotta grab... I can only grab the small plants? Okay. Let's put these over here. I realize now that there's an entire grouping of small plants that I didn't do. Whoops. Okay. So I did blue, blue, blue. I did yellow, blue, yellow. I did red, blue, yellow. I need to do red centered by yellow. I really thought that was gonna work. Oh, that's what that was. Well, then why did it say that I didn't have that one? That must not be what that is. Is it red centered by blue then? I only have one blue. I think I've seen a blue plant over here. Yeah. Oh, I can only make one, though. Oh wait, I can water it. That doesn't matter, Maker. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can see here that it only matters if there's 3 in a line and what they are, what position they are in a hexagonal pattern. What shape are they in the hexagonal pattern? Okay. Here we go. Get my plans. Man, she's got some thick pockets, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So now I need a red. I already have red surrounded by blue. What could that? Oh, maybe it's maybe it can be red, blue, yellow. Maybe it can be 3 different ones. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that's probably yellow, red, blue or something. Did not happen. It could be 3 reds in a row. I'm pretty sure I've done that. But it doesn't look like that's in the book. I guess I didn't. I guess I've never done those. This one's cute. It's a sunflower, but like a little chaotic, you know? Oops. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any sweeping spots on this map. I see tea leaves over there. Okay. So I got that. Now I just need yellow in the center of 2 things. Have I done yellow in the center of blues? I thought I did, but I guess not. Is this new? I guess I've never done this either. It didn't look like it was full of seeds, but I guess it was. Well, I was pressing the wrong button. I wasn't stashing it. Okay. Now I think we've gotten all the plants. Yes. Okay. Let's start delivering plants over to the terrace thingy that we're supposed to do. Okay. There we go. There we go. There's one done. Kinda, I don't really like that this one's here, but we'll see how many we have. Yoink! There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Yoink! Boop. I like that I can change the position of them as well, like rotationally. Big word for Elmo. Yoink! This tree is kind of like bamboo mixed with like a bonsai tree kind of thing. Okay. And done. Okay. Yeah, I did it.
Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with?
I filled the hanging pots with plants.
So you did! Miss Alta, the pots are looking absolutely delightful. You've done a wonderful job. Can I say, it is a merry spark in Bora's soul to see them once again. Truly, it is warming me from within.
Excuse me.
Please, I must be thanking you for the time you spent on this task. Here, I will be giving you a poster that has been sitting in the back of the shop.
I sent you my dick. Please respond.
It is an old flyer for Bora's favorite TV game show. How many eggs am I thinking of?
Looks really cool. Do you think this is like one of their previous games? No, it's not, because this is the Stanley Parable devs. Maybe. What's the premise of the show?
The premise was being quite simple. Contestants are attempting to guess how many eggs the host is thinking of. And yet, every episode was an unbelievable roller coaster ride of drama and tension. You wouldn't believe the spectacle. Fortunes were made and lost on each episode. Blood was often literally spilled. Tears were more or less guaranteed. Most episodes I saw a romantic relationship either begin or end. Miss Alta, words cannot describe how riveting this show was.
My favorite part of this poster is the scientist, and behind them it just says egg equals 3.
And yet, canceled after 2 seasons. A tragedy. Apparently there were too many complaints about the amount of nudity on the show, even though all of it was blurred. Nevertheless, how many eggs am I thinking of will always be a fixture in Boro's heart.
I think you would have done well on the show.
I agree. In fact, I applied many times to be a contestant, but always rejected. Perhaps I did not sell my egg guessing abilities well enough. It is one of Boro's many only regrets. But the show is in the past, and now we have this lovely poster. Please, won't you take it? I'm sure you'll find a home for it here in the shop in no time. And thank you again for your help with the pots.
Hey Thug, how you doing? What's it look like in the star one? Bad. There we go. Eggs. I'm dying to Melania. Just kill her. To the person who has been sending me packages, Detective Greyline here. I got your second package, and lo and behold, it contained the exact evidence I needed in the case of Mrs. Oxford and the haunted clock that appeared in her window every evening. I'm sending you the clock in question. It's very likely not haunted. I'll be honest, this one was vexing me for years, and the fact that you solved it just by sending me the answer is quite troubling for a detective as accomplished and capable as I. In fact, it's the second time you solved the case for me in this fashion. When will it stop? When will I, Detective Greyline, solve another case purely of my own intellect? I didn't get to be a celebrity sleuth by being handed the answers. Mark my words, I will solve the next case before you're able to solve it for me. The race is on. Hey, I got a clock. A haunted clock. A spooky clock. Ooh. Wait. No? There. Spooky clock. Ooh. Oh, there's another? The person who put my lost parcel in the mail, thank you for your good deed. You returned my parcel when it would have been easy to walk off with it yourself. The package obtained a sacred cloak, the only one of its kind, invaluable to me. I've attached a photograph of myself wearing the cloak to show you its majesty. Without your generosity, I would be truly lost. Thank you again, Olivia the Owlmancer. Nice. It is a nice cloak. I put it up there. Do I have a ladder? But then you can't see the owl, man. I like it better than this one. There you go. Okay. I'm home after a very upsetting day. What's wrong? Can you assess my food for thought? What's your food for thought? Oh. Since I'm Latina and a singer, would that make me a vocal minority? One day it could make you the lead vocal minority. Think about it. It took me so long to respond because I was debating on being mean or not, and I chose not to. I will not divulge the mean alternative. I won't. I won't do it. I won't. I refuse. Here, I really don't like this one. I'm gonna take this out. There you go. Okay. There you go. Yoink. You trade that one for this one. Fuck. This one here. Facing the other way. And take this way. There we go. Okay. And then... go. Boom. Okay. My earbud died. Work was very bad because it's a holiday weekend, and therefore work decided to schedule me by myself for the last 4 hours of my shift. And then my coworker was late, and I have to work alone by myself tomorrow too. Late by how much? But I'm sorry you had to work by yourself for 4 hours. Plus, I am covered in tick bites due to them being really bad this last year, so I'm all itchy. You should go see a doctor. Lyme disease ain't something to fuck with. Okay. So now I did all that. Oh, there's a new thingy. So now I did all the plant things. Oh, I need the tea. Hang on. And that's the motherfucking tea. Should, but transportation is an issue, and unfortunately, as my primary care is 45 minutes away. Lyme disease is very dangerous. Very, very. Yeah, this... Yeah. What's this? Nothing, I guess. I would assume that, oh! Stop sign. Because at the very least, like, it fucks you up. Like, if it doesn't kill, it still fucks you up real bad. You should go to the doctor. For sure. Why are there butterflies around that one? Oh, they aren't. Okay. Boop, boop. Lyme disease scary. Hang on. Is this something? No. No, it was not. Oh, hey. Photo. Oh, it's the one that I took. Okay. Put this down here. While I patiently wait for the tea to go. Oh, seed. Lone Star? Runner? Okay. Patience. Chad, did you see the flash of black too just then? Spooky. Yoink. Yoink. 4. Okay. Oh, there was a T-ball right there. I actually didn't have to wait all that time. Great. Alright, let's see what we got. So... the homie needs passion, homie needs something to help with the chest pain, and something to to distract from their bad thoughts. Okay. Can I not see recipes? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. A taste that is impossible to quite place. Holding back the sneeze. A taste that is impossible to quite place. No matter how hard you think about it or what to compare it to, it's known to infuriate some. Taste rich with cinnamon causes temporary amnesia. That's possibly a thing for homie. Turns thoughts to completely tasteless. Turns thoughts to a time of innocence. Consumption tends to make one confident in their ability to do math. Relieving physical pain when eaten. Tastes like citrus, milk, and whatever you most frequently ate as for breakfast as a child. Okay. So I think it's Snoke and... Snoke and Bite, maybe? Yeah, Snoke and Bite. Okay. There's Snoke. Okay. First, I need water. Mean peaches? Hell yeah. My D&D group has been canceled now. Hi, Chunk, how are you? This is a hard one. Okay. Okay. So we need Snoke. Bite Berry. And tea. My D&D group has been canceled now 3 times, but they last minute asked if I'm free tomorrow or Monday. Technically I am, but I also wanted this 3-day weekend to myself. What do you want more? 3-day weekend to yourself or to play D&D? Speaking of D&D, by the way, Shriek Week is really bad. I'm getting there. Also Dimension Ranger. Always overflow a little. Can't nail it. This tea looks delicious. Here you go. Okay. Did it help with the pain? Yes, there's a calming in my chest. The pain is quieting. Not gone. Never fully gone, just a little quieter. Yes, this is good. Thank you. What about taking your mind off the pain? There are new thoughts now, yeah. I'm thinking of the ranch as a child. Trips in the winter. I have not thought of this place in many years. Yes, I'm glad for the distracting thought. Thank you. This is good. I'm glad to have it. This cup of tea. I must do something in exchange. I will make you some as a gift for the tea. A wind chime. Yes, I will build a wind chime for your shop. Is this acceptable? Sure. Okay. It'll take a moment. I will return. Okay. You should make a lurk command. What would it do? I want to play D&D, but also this is really last minute. It's stressing my brain out. So don't dwell on the decision and just make it. Maybe. Embrace, what's the word? Impulsivity. Oh, hi. Hello. I've done it. I have built the wind chime. It is there now. It is good. Thanks? Yes. Okay. Where did you put the cup? What did you do with the cup? Did they just steal my cup? I think they just stole my cup. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna go make this tea. Almost nailed it. Dang. 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 Dang it, it went over again. Fuck! I'm gonna drink this upstairs.
Innocence. I hate that word. You know, sometimes I look at other people, and they still haven't learned this fundamental lesson about how everything comes from hard work. And I think to myself, that's innocence. That person is still completely naive. It's like they're still living in a dream where things are going to be okay. Things aren't going to be okay.
I think in the middle of her having this very deep moment, all of a sudden the penis music started. And it really killed it, you know what I mean? Or made it better. So what tea did that technically count as? Biteberry, I guess? Yeah. counted for bite berry. Okay. You had some... Are you out there? Yeah. You had something to say. Must leave now. Thank you for the tea. Yeah, it was good. Yes, okay. Goodbye. Alright. Where's the... Well, there it is. Oh, there's the mug! You just left it outside. Okay. So, other homie needed something that gave passion. There's a mess berry which infuriates. That's pretty passionate. I think that's the one. I think it's messberry. I think we have to give them messberry. Gonna lurk. Have a good lurk. Okay. Water first. Then oil. Alright. Kick that over. And then in here, put the tea. And then bite berry, which I... Wait, no. Was that right? No, it was a mess berry, right? Mess berry. Then we need a mug. Wait, I need this. Okay. Dang it. And then it goes over. I answered your question. What was my question and what was your answer? Oh, there you are. Here you go. Passion tea. What was their voice? It was, Oh, there's their face. What was your voice? It was, I don't remember. Hang on. Your question was, what would the lurk command be? And then I said something similar to CB's thing. A lot of people seem to like it. It'll be a thing. I have no idea what CB's thing is. I paid zero attention to when people fucking type exclamation mark lurk. No attention to it at all. No idea what CB's thing is.
Excellent. Let's have a taste. Ha! Haha! Warrior Alta. Does this tea contain messberry? What an interesting selection. It is the unknowable fruit. The taste that eludes grasp. What about messberry comes to mind? What about messberry called to mind passion for you? Was it the fire with which so many people have devoted themselves to trying to understand the fruit's taste? Or was it the fruit itself? For it to be so singular and inscrutable is certainly a mark of boldness. Please do not tell me your answer. I shall enjoy coming to my own conclusions about your intention. Yes, I am very grateful for the tea you have brought me. It is exactly what we hoped for. Thank you. As long as I have your ear a moment, I gotta ask you something. There's a story that I've heard about you, and I simply must inquire whether it's true or not.
Sure, go ahead.
You were trained in sword combat by old Master Ironheart, were you not? You see, there's a tale I've heard told a number of times about your training with him. I've heard it said that at your graduation from his school you boasted about your unparalleled skill. And apparently Master Ironheart, widely regarded as the foremost expert in modern sword combat, was so disgruntled by his hubris that he contrived to humiliate you. He personally challenged you to his longsword duel, his own preferred weapon, on your very graduation day. And I'm told, Warrior Alta, that you in fact disarmed him right there, in front of the student body. Of course, all who were in attendance would have been strictly ordered to never speak of it. But with you here in front of me, I simply must ask, is it true?
What can I say? He got arrogant and I taught him a lesson.
Ha! So it is true! I will admit, I was hard-pressed to believe it when I first heard. As I look into your eyes now, I do not doubt that it is true. You speak with conviction. Thank you for indulging me. I promise I will not speak a word of it outside of this conversation.
So where are you gonna put that teacup, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do with that, huh? Huh? Where are you putting that, huh? Huh? What are you doing with that, huh? Huh? Where are you bringing that? I see you carrying it. I see you still carrying it. Could have given it to me. Could have just handed it to me. I would have taken it. You sit it right there? No? You gonna look around some more? Okay. Insert reason here. I know it's something they could just type in a message, but something a lot of people seem to enjoy. I've never understood why, which is why I've never made it a thing. But if y'all really want it, I'll make it a thing. But I've never understood it. Close. Because, like, if you think about it, the moment that you type !lurk, you didn't. You know what I mean?
Huh. What is this? I've never tasted anything like this before. It's like almonds or, no. More like a sugary kind of rubber? Okay, it's basically if birthday cake tasted like salad. Or no, if salad tasted like birthday cake. Yeah. I actually think that's it. Wow, I did it. I figured it out. Okay, hang on. No. It's basically like a fried pastry, but you get these layers of icy metallic flavor, sorta. It's like... Oh, no. No, this is gonna be a whole thing. No, okay. I have to stop. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. We're done here.
We're Wanderstopping. What would a tuck command do? Just be careful not to cut the mushrooms. Fuck! Are those mushrooms unique? Do those not exist anywhere else? Well. I might have fucked it. I might have fucked it. Yeah. I should have experimented with it first before I started trimming. Tuck in your fellow worms? But why not just other chat? I feel like it's more personal if other chat members tuck in the worm that is going tonight to bed. How are you doing?
Quite well, thank you. In fact, I was just thinking I would make a request. Have you ever heard of silver moonlight tea? It's a variety that I drank once in the Vindian monks. The taste of it brought my tongue near to bursting. It was blisteringly potent drink. Yet, when the feeling subsided, I experienced a tremendous oneness with myself and the world around me. I do not often wish for it, but at the moment I find myself desiring a cup. Perhaps all this talk of passion has stoked my adventurous side.
How do you make it?
The monks placed one messberry.
One mess, one chip, and one pel. And a mush.
Into a pot of hot water, with dried tea leaves, of course. Is that too much to ask?
Messberry, chip, pell, melon, mushroom. Got it.
Thank you, Warrior Alta.
I'll check back and see if those grew back. Tuck, quack, then it would be like, good night, quack, but you can just do the emote. The chat uses it to tuck in their worm buddies. But you could just use the emote. Why does it need to be a command when you can just use the emote? What would the command do that using an emote wouldn't?
Hello, miss. Boro is having a thought. You might indulge me. When our clearing changed, as you know, all of our plants were lost. But I've noticed that the pictures inside the shop appear to have stayed exactly as they were before. Anything that was inside a picture frame is still here with us now. Therefore, I am thinking that perhaps it would be good to use the camera to build up some photo memories. After all, if we're going to once again lose our work, it would be nice to have something to remember it by. So, what if you are filling up our picture frames with some photographs? These might be photographs of anything, or was not meaning to suggest a particular subject. Is this something of interest to you?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Just a handful of photographs around the shop would be would feel simply wonderful, I think. Please come see me once you've put some up. I would love to know when you feel it is complete.
Okay. What's that achievement I got? Yes to everything, to all of it, the unyielding yes. No idea. A candle. I actually have some photos right now. Pretty sure Tuck at Quack would be faster than going good night Quack. I don't think it's about speed, it's about making someone feel cared about. And a command to me is less feeling than someone personally saying goodnight to me. You know what I mean? Like, the lurk command, like, I'm much more willing to budge on and, like, make that a thing. I just don't know what it would be. I would like it to be something more than just, like, blah, blah, blah's gonna go lurk. If we're going to do something like that. I'd like it to be something more. So that I'm willing to budge on more. But someone just saying goodnight to someone, like, you should just say goodnight to them. That's much more personal than a command.
Hello, hello, book lovers! It's Book by Mail Club again! I have to say, it's been a long time since I received such a positive response to a book as with Edge of a Bullet. Y'all really liked it! So let's read another Dirk Warhard novel. This time, it's The Fastest Bullet Alive. I hope you like it as much as Dirk likes justice. Later, Gators. This will be how we end the game today. I will read this, okay? Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Oh, I have a trinket. Hang on. Oh, actually, maybe I could sell that to the lady. Hey, lady, you want this ladybug? Hey, state your business.
Want to trade?
Let's see. Alright, not too shabby.
What's your story? What's so special about it? Make up an elaborate lie about its origin. It's, you know, an ancient rune.
An ancient rune? Missy, everybody in their grandmother's got an ancient rune lying around.
Well, let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient rune. It was a reward for saving an entire village.
Oh? Tell me about this village. What was the trouble?
Ghosts moved into the homes and it drove property insurance way up.
And how did you handle the situation?
I fought for more affordable housing to create equal opportunity for the ghosts. Well, I can't say I approve of equal opportunity, but I hate it less than I hate ghosts. All right, I'll make use of this room. It has history. I like that. You got yourself a trade. Now pick one and only one item to take with you. Chat, do we want the dye mug, a candle, or a little meow meow? What do you want? Little meow meow it is. Finished? Good. How delicious, nanobucks or nothing. Okay. You didn't do quota. I pressed a button. Okay. So what do we need? It was... this. One mess, one chip, one pelt. Mine curves to the left? Really? Mine curves to the right. Together we're centered. One mess. Yeah. I need... one chip, one pel, one mush. I have the mess. How do I get a chip? I think that was all blue, right? Yeah. Here we go. Y'all ordering any packages over here? No? Alright. Mine pulls towards metal like a magnet. Oh, that's why you like your pill bug so much. Makes sense. I get it now. I get it. Okay. Now I got one chip. I'll just drop it. What do I need for... So that's one chip. So one mess, one chip. I need a pel? Oh, I have a pel. Wait, what was mess? So I have both a pel and a mess. Okay, I think I have all of them. One pel. One chip. What do I do with the mess? Oh, there it is. Now I just need a mushroom. Did these grow back up here, or am I doomed? I'm doomed. Okay. Magnetized peen bug. Magnetized peen bug. You got a seed? You can have it if you want. You can do some gardening, bud. I drank this tea, right? This is the angry tea? Yeah. Okay. Alright. There's water. There's boiling. Kick that on over. Alright. Throw that tea in there, and then I need, not a broom. Don't throw the broom in there. Throw this, it was mess. Done. Chip. Done. And then hell. Done. And then a mushroom. Ew. Ooh, it like shaped it. It took the colors and it turned them into the shapes. Boop. I need to go get a mug. Where's Big Homie? Where'd they go? It's gonna get cold. Oh, there we go. They're like way out there. Hey, dog. There you go. Here it is. Silver Moonlight Tea.
Very good. Let's have a taste. My goodness. My goodness! What an invigorating rush to the senses! Ha ha ha! Well done, Warrior Alta. A cup of silver moonlight tea that would make the Vindian monks proud. Ooh. It's truly a sensation like no other on this planet. A tea that is not for the faint of heart. Yet, already I can feel it calming me from within, lighting my truest sense of self. Ah, what a remarkable sensation. I feel alive, truly. I was not expecting to have this particular drink today. Here's to pleasant surprises. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna go drink it. Remember to brush your teeth, chat? Never. Never ever. My teeth will rot. And I'll die. Damn it. I'll never get it perfect. Plane ticket to where?
Oh my god. What the hell is this? My entire face is on fire. It's almost like I'm gonna vomit. Hang on. Hang on. Ooh, I can't think clearly. My whole brain is like I'm being swallowed by a... Wow. Okay. Ooh, I think it's starting to calm down now. Oh my god. For the love of all that's holy, what on earth did I just drink? Okay, so when do I get the feeling of being centered and calm? I don't feel anything yet, just terrible. Is the calmness on its way? Hello? Nothing? I don't feel anything. Well, I feel like magma got poured down my throat. Other than that, I feel nothing. Whew. What a bunch of nonsense.
Interesting. Boop. Okay. No calmness for me. Alright, what's next? I guess Pelmelon would be next. Well, let's see what they request. Do I have any active requests right now? Take some photos with the camera and hang a bunch of them up in the shop's picture frames. Oh, yeah. I was hoping to catch them in... I didn't mean to do that. Catch them in the act of... littering?
Heh, here comes the sucker now.
Sucker?
I looked over the garbage you gave me, and guess what? I got a bargain. It's not trash at all. It's an antique. These babies sell for an unthinkable amount on the gray market. And you know, I almost feel bad for you. Not quite, but almost.
Can I have it back? Sure, but you also get its curse.
You ain't gonna fall for it. Give me back my trash, it's cursed again. Nice try, girl. A whole generation of necromancers have already tried that on me. Gotta say, the whole thing has put me in a rare good mood. It's had quite a horrifying effect on me. I'm feeling generous. I'll tell you what, you can take one more thing off the counter free charge.
Really?
Hey, this ain't an olive branch. It's about your stupidity and not seeing the value of your own property. I feel bad for you. I feel cold black pity. Where you look at a sick animal. Pathetic.
You also remind me of a sick animal.
You know, it's common to despise greatness. Jealousy. I've seen it thousands of times. Doesn't faze me anymore. Like I said, no feelings for you, but pity. Go pick your freebie and get out of here.
All right, chat. Are we gonna get a fragile imported, a square mug, or a plant home? Plant home. Plant home.
Warrior Alta, a thought has just now occurred to me. I have had a bit of time to rest and to recover. I'm feeling wonderfully rested. Please, won't you spar with me a bit? It would be an incredible honor. In fact, there's a new form of approach that I've been developing which I wish to show you. To think I would get to share my techniques with a great warrior Alta. I could not have dreamed. What do you say? Right here in the clearing would be just fine.
I can't fight. I'm not able to.
Can't fight? How do you mean?
How do I explain this? I came to these woods looking for training. Training with Master Winters.
Wait, are you telling me this is the very forest where Great Master Winters retired?
Yeah, it is.
Incredible! It seems fate truly has steered me along a blessed path. Oh, but please, do continue your story. We shall speak of your training later.
So, anyways, for some reason, while I was looking for her, my body started to fail me. It's my sword. I can't carry my sword at all. That's why it's over there on the tree stump. I tried, but I don't know. I feel totally fine otherwise. I just can't lift the sword. It's, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I'm really sorry, but I don't think I can spar with you right now.
Warrior Alta, please. I admire your modesty, but with all due respect, surely you're mistaken. I've observed you tending the shop, and you are the very picture of hell. No, I am very certain that it's somehow a mistake. How about if we begin to spar lightly? Perhaps you simply need fuel, need to feel the rush of combat again. Once we're able to fight as equals, I'm certain your strength will return to you.
Sure, let's do it.
Excellent! This is fantastic news! I believe I saw a spot over in the field that would be perfect for us. I'll go meet you there.
Okay. End of June, early July. Oh, that's very soon. So you're gonna pick me up along the way? Just like land the plane in front of my house and then take me with you?
There you are, Warrior Alta. Shall we begin? Allow my body and...
Excuse me.
How my body and my mind have longed for this. I'll say a brief blessing before we begin. To fight is to bring one's true self to the forefront. Let us meet here as equals, to test and to push one another. To bring my best, truest self, as I hope you will too. In this, all things are well. Okay, I'm ready now. How would you like to begin? Shall we warm up with some stance training? Or would you prefer to go right into approaches? I'll defer to you.
Whoa.
Warrior Alta? Are you okay?
Yeah. I just, I'm fine. Let's start with approaches.
Very good. I will ready myself and begin at your command. Please, speak the word when you wish to commence.
Yeah. Okay.
Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine! Let's begin.
You are quite sure?
How many times do I need to tell you? I am...
Oh, Warrior Alta. I'm very glad to see you're coming to. Ow. Please, do not worry. You were only unconscious very briefly. Are you feeling okay?
Ren... Something is wrong with me. I haven't been able to fight or to travel. I keep passing out. I want to spar with you so badly, but I can't. My body just won't let me.
But what is the reason for this malady? What caused it to happen?
I don't know. It just started happening. I don't know why. I feel so weak. I feel pathetic.
Warrior Alta, You're too modest. You say that you are weak, yet I can see an undeniable passion in your eyes. Fire in your heart, it is indomitable, no matter these current circumstances. No, there is simply a misunderstanding. Your heart is testing you. You must be brave.
My heart has nothing to do with it, Ren. I literally can't lift my sword out of the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. A tremendous setback has crossed your path, but our setbacks define us. We are our truest selves when we are being tested. This is a test of your determination, of your will. You must not give up, no matter the cost. Please, do not give up on the warrior spirit.
But I've already tried so many times.
Yes, that is what will make your victory so breathtaking. You will have stared into the face of unrelenting hopelessness and bellowed with laughter. I can see it so clearly. The thrilling fruits of your persistence.
But then I need to figure out what's wrong with me first. I'm in no condition for combat right now.
Warrior Alta, you and I are as brethren to one another. We are in this together. I promise, I will fight by your side until we have cured whatever ails you. Allow me to meditate on this. I'll come back to you when I have a proposal.
Thanks. God, the soundtrack is fucking bustin'. God damn. It fucking goes off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hey, Nana, anything you need? Anything I need? You bet you're behind or something I need. I need respect. I need devotion. I need a proper cult-like worshiping. I need a well-structured tax haven and the assurance of no paper trail whatsoever. I need everyone except me to chill the hell out for once. Weird. I need all those things too. No, you don't. You just think you do because my order's so commanding. People lose themselves staring in the eyes of greatness, kid. Don't let that be you. Thanks, Nana. I definitely don't feel any more useful than before. Don't be useful. Dumpsters are useful, and nobody wants to be around a dumpster. Actually, speaking of which, let me pawn some of my garbage off on you. I picked up these seeds a few days ago. Turns out they're all defects. They don't make plants at all. They grow into weird statues and nonsense. Seeds growing into statues? Have you ever heard of the laws of physics? Gotta get rid of them now. Need to clear the inventory. Pick one of them, take. If they're garbage, why can't I have all three? Because it would paint me it would paint me as a halfway generous person. Even one piece. One piece! The one piece is real! It's almost too good for you, let alone three. You take one of them off my hands and be grateful. Okay. Alright. Chat has voted for Cosmic Orb. I'm planting anything? Yeah, I know how to plant. Huh. Cosmic Orb. Y'all got any packages over here? No? Alright. What's up?
Hello, Warrior Alta. I have meditated on your predicament. I have the perfect solution. Oh? Surely you know by now that these woods are not ordinary. They have a deep power within them. The forest changes people. It pushes them. It shows them what they are meant to be. Or meant to see, rather. I came here for my own betterment, to be shown the next level of my training, yet I can see now that what I truly needed is to help someone else. To help you on your own journey. Tell me, have you ever seen the sacred spring located within this very forest?
No.
The sacred spring is a glade where holy water runs in abundance. It can only be found through diligent mapping of all parts of the forest. It's notoriously easy to miss. I believe that if we find it, your wounds can be healed and you'll return to yourself. I'll personally go with you to ensure we find it no matter what. What do you say? Is this plan acceptable?
Sure.
Excellent. I'm glad you agree.
How will we look for the sacred spring?
Here, come with me to the workbench around back. I'll draw a map to show you my plan.
Okay. We're like right next to it.
Alright, let me illustrate for you my plan. We will be thorough and diligent. The first thing that needs to be done is to chart all navigatable parts of the forest. I first propose a 5-day period of survey to map the forest as best we are capable. From there, we will select hotspot locations with the greatest likelihood of springs nearby. For example, regions where moisture appears to be greater or where running water is more prevalent. For each such location, we will spend 3 days navigating the area, traveling in greater circles. Should this method not produce results, we will measure the elevation level at each spot we've investigated. Using these measurements, we'll track down the downhill movement of any bodies of water we've found. This should lead us back to...
Ah! Warrior Alta.
What is the matter?
My head. Oh my god, my head. It hurts. Stop talking.
What happened? What did I say?
Ren, I can't do this. It hurts. This is hurting me. This plan. Everything you want to do, it's hurting.
Why does it hurt you? Please, tell me what the issue is.
Boros says he thinks I'm exhausted.
Huh! The man who looks like he'd lose a fight with a stapler? You're not really taking his opinion seriously.
Look at that bird confidently walking out that door.
How can he know what's best for you? You are the only one who knows what is best for you.
I can't. I can't go with you.
I'm afraid I don't understand. You cannot go to find the sacred spring because my plan makes your head hurt? I'm tempted to believe you are now making a joke at my expense.
No, it's not that. Ren, I'm sorry. Something is telling me not to do this. I feel like I need to stay here. I don't understand why. I just have a really strong feeling. If I even think about doing your plan, it hurts until I can't breathe. I need to stay here. For right now. Just for a bit. Maybe later I can go with you.
Warrior Alta. It is as though I do not know you at all. You, the strongest, fiercest, most fearless human I have witnessed in my lifetime. You, who could be intimidated by none, who trained herself into near immortality. When confronted with adversity, you have reduced yourself to an invalid, sitting here doing nothing. To say I'm disappointed is an incredible understatement.
You think I want this? You think I want to be here right now?
You do not need to think it because you have told me so yourself.
I want to go out and fight, but something is stopping me.
As I said, you have resigned yourself to complacency.
Ren, please. I need you to understand. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying.
Warrior Alta, I do not believe that you are. And I'm sorry if this sounds uncompassionate, but I feel it is my responsibility to tell you. I have a responsibility as a warrior to speak to what is true and honest. And I can only tell you that this person in front of me is not the Alta I grew to admire. That person, she was unwavering in her conviction. I hope to meet her one day. I will be leaving now. Take care.
Wow. Wow. I think we're gonna need a tea break after that one. Yeah. Well, never mind. Boro's got stuff to say. What's up, man? Did you see that guy in the mask, Ren? Sorry. Did you see that guy in the mask? Ren?
Yes, of course. Boro noticed the two of you preparing to do combat of some kind. Has something happened?
He, Ooh. I wasn't the person he wanted me to be.
Oh, I see. Are you the person you want you to be?
No? But I don't know, it's weird. This is a weird time. I don't want to talk about it.
Of course, please forgive me. I am sometimes getting too personal with questions. Well, Boro will simply say that he very much enjoys the person that Miss Alta is. Our masked friend is welcome to his opinion, but now you are having my opinions as well.
Thanks.
You are welcome. I hope that you are feeling okay in spite of all of it.
Flashbacks, imprisoning me, all that IT. Miss Night Dad, what happened to him? He'll probably come back later. Yeah, he's cursed right now. Last we seen him, he was cursed. We'll probably see him later. I should probably just follow along with the story before I start making random teas, because I don't know what they're gonna want. Can I just get a random photo? I don't know what this photo is. Oh, it's the photo that I took accidentally. Oh. No. I'll just stash it. Here, let me... Yeah, that was a lot. Very suddenly, Ren revealed the toxicity that has been being veiled this entire time, you know what I mean? I lost the camera. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Did you see that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck are you? Little Batgirl? Welcome to Wanderstop. It's a tea shop.
Tea? Oh my goodness. You see, in my hometown, we're forbidden to drink tea, so, yeah.
But it sounds like we aren't in your hometown.
Right, of course, that's true. But, well, it's just that they said it's forbidden, and no tea ever. That sort of thing, so. So, yeah, it wouldn't be allowed, you know?
Sounds to me like you want tea.
What? No! Hey, no! What? No!
What kind of tea do you want?
What kind of tea? Do I get to pick?
Yeah, what do you want me to put in the tea?
I guess, well, maybe, gosh, how about, books?
Book tea coming right up. Fuck! Great! Alright. Book tea. I'm gonna use the Book of All Rules, or the Book of Answers, in this tea. No, did I already have one? Yeah, I'm burpy today, folks. Whoa. Alright, here's water. There's boiling. Bop! Bop, 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 to the top. Gonna make some fucking book tea. Ooh, bop, bop, bop to the top. With the Book of Answers. I wasn't expecting it to work. Oops. Nailed it! Here you go. Book tea.
Okay.
How does it taste?
I think it's good. Maybe, oh gosh, well. I don't know what book tea is supposed to taste like, but I think it's probably good. In fact, it makes me feel extremely knowledgeable. Like I could give you the solution to any problem.
So why aren't you allowed to drink tea back home?
Oh, we have all sorts of rules. Like a million things we can't do. But it's not that bad, honestly. Other than all the rules, yeah, it's great.
So it seems like that joke would have changed depending on what book I used.
Miss Alta, Boyle couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height.
Yeah, I did!
Yes, a full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection.
Oh, Ren's back. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection.
Oh, yes, that does seem like something Miss Alta would say. Of course, here is where Boro points out that imperfections can be quite lovely too, blah blah blah. Bora makes a silly joke and Miss Alta frowns, and all is well. Ah, it feels good to be seeing things in natural equilibrium.
Raw would appreciate that joke. I appreciated that joke. Booker T. Fuck yeah. I just couldn't read stuff. I was busy doing voices and shit. Booker T, I think, is maybe one of the best looking people in a suit ever. Hi.
It's just tea with books in it. This tastes like nothing. There's no flavor whatsoever. Yeah, definitely not a secret recipe. That customer has just never had tea before.
Well, maybe next time they come in, they'll ask for something that tastes decent. Book tea. Oh, speak of the bat.
Say there.
Nope, didn't get there.
Say there. I have a question. Is tea just water with an ingredient in it?
That's all it is.
You don't have any miracle palm, do you? It's a sort of fruit.
Miracle Palm? I don't remember seeing that in my field guide.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say if he did have it.
And maybe,
Maybe you can make tea out of it? But it's totally fine if you don't have any.
I'm not sure. I'll check with Bora. You know, I'll go talk with Ren. He went somewhere. Oh, look, teacup. This character killing Drew is my favorite. Yeah? Oh!
Hello.
Oh. My gosh, Ren, your arm. What happened?
It was caught off guard. Uncommon for me. Not like myself.
Go take a seat, okay? I'll bring you some tea.
Yes, tea.
Is there any particular flavor you want?
No.
Seems right to me. He was quite the asshole to us. Hey, Boyle, you're stuck on a ladder. There you go. Oops. Hey, a customer over there mentioned a fruit I've never heard of. Miracle Palm?
My heavens! Oro has now received a request for Miracle Palm in many ages! Here, I will be explaining how to acquire it. Miss Alta, did you know that mushrooms in our clearing can be used to alter your large hybrid plants?
What?
Take a look at this cute little mushroom, for instance. If you are putting 3 of this same mushroom around a large hybrid, it will change the plant's color. And not only is it changing the color of the plant, but the fruit as well. If you were to make a wailing tree and alter it using these mushrooms, the fruit it produces will be of a different color. This is a miracle palm. In fact, it's exactly the same as a normal wailing fruit, simply looking different.
It's the same. If it's the same fruit, why did the customer refer to this one as a miracle palm?
Regional differences. In a place such as the Often Farmlands,
Nope.
they would refer to this particular fruit as the miracle palm. But to us here, it's just a good old-fashioned funny color wailing fruit. How does that all sound? All good?
Wailing tree, 3 colorful mushrooms. Got it.
Perhaps it would be good if the information was written down someplace. Or we'll add a couple pages to your field guide.
What?
There, each mushroom is having a different effect. These pages will be mushrooms of... These pages will be in the mushroom section of your field guide. I'm having a bit of a thought. Our friend is from the Often Farlands, yes? The birthplace of rules and order. They're quite famous for their many restrictions there. Very much is being off limits. I'm guessing that our friend has never had the opportunity to try out some more colorful foods. Miss Alta, perhaps you might consider adding 2 extra fruits to the Miracle Palm tea? Our tea machine really does create such bizarre colors in the tea. The more fruits, the weirder. Of course, this is not a requirement for Miracle Palm tea. It simply might be a fun surprise for our guest. Okay, I have talked your ear off quite enough. Take care.
To whom it may concern, this letter is being sent to you from the Department of Proper Tea Equipment Usage. We regret to inform you that you recently lost or destroyed a useful tool. While such accidents are perhaps inevitable, when it comes to useful tools that are necessary for running a tea shop, there is simply no margin for error. We have sent you a replacement, along with our admonishment to not allow a similar mistake to happen again in the future. Best wishes, Department of Proper Tea Equipment Usage. Oh, so I got another book of answers now.
You told us our problems don't exist. Mistakes lead to character growth? Ideally. He's an asshole and now he doesn't have an arm. Character degrowth since he lost an arm. Okay, buddy. It's possible that he's changing his better now. But we'll see. So I need 3 hue mushrooms. Can't believe I beefed that. So, dupe shroom duplicates the large hybrid. Shrinks the large hybrid down to potable size. That's really cool. Changes the color of a large hybrid and its fruits to an alternate palette. Causes the large hybrid to produce trinkets instead of fruit. Alright. Let's go mushroom hunting. I need 3 hue shrooms. Oops. Might as well do this while I'm here. You need to take a wailing fruit tree, which was this one. And surround it with mushrooms. Do I need to grow a new one, or like, is this one fine? Oh, but it doesn't produce new fruit? Okay, so it doesn't, like, replenish the tree. Well, fuck. Now I need to get 3 more hue shrooms. Okay, how do I make a tree? A whaling tree? Yellow, surrounded by pink. Okay. Yellow? Fuck. Okay, now I need 3 more hue shrooms. Oh, now the fruit are green. Miracle palm. Huh. Good night, Vic. Love you. Mwah. Good luck. So early. Okay. Let's go make some miracle palm tea. That pocket's full. For example, something that increases RAM usage a ton, by the way, Quack, is, GIF emotes in Twitch chat. Which is why we did those emote purges. Just as an example. Okay, 1 miracle palm. Let me get it some tea. Also, while I'm here. No. Okay. And let's add T-ball. Okay, that made it like a vibrant green. Let's add some, let's check in here. What does Biteberry do? Time of Innocence. Do I want that? Let's do... Let's do Biteberry. Gave it a nice, like, blue swirl. Let's add in some Chip. Give it kind of a mint green looking. And some snow cone. Ooh. Yellow swirl. Let's take some, let's also put a... Let's do 2 things. Let's grab a mushroom. Any mushroom. Let's do this one. A dupe shroom. And I'm also going to put another miracle palm in there and see what happens. Nothing. Oh, I have another hue. I'll put the neutral. And that made it into stars. Alright. Let's get a mug. Just barely over. There you go.
Whoa! Whoa! This has to be the actual most colorful drink I've ever had in my life. What did you put in this? I can taste some Miracle Palm too. You found the Miracle Palm around here? Boy, oh boy. This stuff is a delicacy back home. My absolute favorite, no question. Dang, tastes just like home.
Where are you from?
Have you ever heard of the Often Farlands? Way up in the other side of the mountains. Maybe you've heard of our legendary strict set of rules. We've got a lot of rules.
Never heard of it. Even though I was just told about it.
Oh, well, I guess I thought a lot of people have heard of us. Maybe not.
So what brought you out here? Also, hi, Medi. How are you, by the way?
Oh, well, gosh, I don't think I want to talk about it, actually. Sorry. Oh, hey, but I got a photo of what the Often Farlands looks like. See? Aren't those cave structures neat? Aw, man. I really want to go back someday. Here, you can keep the photo if you like. I have a spare.
Sure.
Great. Here you go. And thanks again for the tea.
Cool. So you just sat that mug right on the floor, huh? Just right in front of you, huh? Alright. Hey, speaking of, I got a ton of mugs. Can I fill the whole caterpillar? Yeah! I'm waiting for it. They put a lot of art of the sides of photos? What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah. So that they can't be stored? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm gonna make this tea for myself. Oh, I'm also gonna put this photo up. I should put it somewhere where she can see it. I'll put it over here. Oh, I already have all those filled. The things that I don't really want to take down. I'll put it up there. You can see it. It'll be fine. Yeah. Oops. Perfect. Alright. Yoink. drink it right here.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely,
We've heard this before.
my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down.
Yeah, we've heard
and
this one
told us
before.
that his job.
But haven't I not had whaling fruit? Must be because I put all those other things in there. Let's make one more, but with just whaling fruit. Real quick. Plus, I got a bunch of trinkets. Push down some trinkets real quick. I'm gonna make some pumpkin soup. Ooh. I like their walking sound. Okay.
Does this taste like leather? I guess I don't know what leather tastes like. You know, leatherworking was the one single thing my dad was good at. He'd always make people gifts on their birthday. Things like shoes or a handbag or whatever. But it was always a hobby for him. He refused to do it professionally, you know, to take it seriously. And that killed me. Because, come on, this is something you're good at. Or you could be good at, really good. So it was such a waste in my mind. I told him that. Told him it was a waste. And I remember, God, the look he gave me when I said that, of like it said the most demeaning thing to him. I'd never seen him get mad like that before. I wish he'd been like that more often. Mad.
Alright. See, like, her relationship to her parents, specifically her dad, is, like, something that is not the same between me and her. Hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. I want to make some pumpkin tea. I'm gonna give that a taste. Just because I'm curious. And if Alta says it's good, I'm gonna give it to fucking asshole. Oh no! Oh no! Our jukebox! It's broken! Alright, here's the tea. Here's the pumpkin. Thought I had a mug. Oh, I put it right there. Candy corn. I'm a
I had a
watermelon?
trainer once who was obsessed with tea. He would make us sit and drink it. And he would always claim that there was all this deep wisdom in tea. But it was just talk. He treated us like it would be obvious, if only we paid attention, that somehow the wisdom would reveal itself. Drinking this reminds me of him. Ugh. I should add some flavor to it next time. Something more than just tea leaves.
I did add some flavor to it. It's fucking pumpkin. It's fucking pumpkin, dude. Hi. You don't like pumpkin, I also didn't realize there was an ad happening. I'm sorry. Especially brewed trauma with a side of penis music. I feel like that should be the tagline of this game. Funny enough, I'm not a blue melon. Is this a blue melon? What does that mean? What? Oh, your name. Got it. You're also not 12. Nor were you born in 2012. What haven't I had? I haven't had a hell melon, which causes amnesia. I haven't had snow cones, relieving physical pain. Well, snow cones definitely make sense for a person who recently lost their arm. Oh, do I must just have them on me. Go. And just for fun, it's a pink tea. I'll add a pony to it. It makes sense. Pink. Oh, that's crazy. Pink Pony Club. I got a dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Man, I just wake up pink white. Alright, where's asshole? You're not asshole, you're chill. There's asshole. In the gondola. Here you go. I know tea won't really help much, but hopefully it feels good to drink it.
Now that I'm looking at it, I do not feel very thirsty.
Do you need help with the wound? Does it need to be looked at?
I have cauterized it, as per my training. It should be free of infection. The pain I can handle.
What happened?
I do not wish to talk about it.
Are you feeling okay?
I am feeling not entirely well. My arm. But this is only a setback. Yes, I am being tested. I am called to action. As always, the universe presents me with a challenge. I rise to meet it, or I do not. And to this challenge, I rise. I will recover from this, and become twice the fighter I was, twice the... incredibly dizzy.
You should rest.
Yes, I will do that. Warrior Alta. Yes? Would you permit me to give you something? A decoration for your shop?
What decoration?
My mask. It would have a good home here.
What? Why do you want to give me your mask? Isn't it special for you?
Yes, that is why I wish to give it to you. My mask is an extension of my warrior spirit. It speaks to the virtue of persistence. When I wear it, I feel emboldened. I felt as though I should leave it with you.
All right, I'll take it.
Very good. I will place it by your sword. That way you can be reminded, always, of the warrior spirit that is still in you, waiting to reemerge. Fine. I will do that now.
All right. Well, I'll drink your tea then.
When I was a kid, I ate jerky for breakfast every morning. The reason I did this was because of the neighborhood bully. He was this vicious boy who'd antagonize the other kids relentlessly. Sometimes physically. But he'd also talk us down and make us feel worthless. One time, he beat on another kid so badly he went to the hospital. And all of us knew who'd done it, but we were too afraid to speak. The fear he inspired in me was like nothing I'd ever known. The bully was always eating jerky for some reason. And pretty soon, without my even realizing it, I began to eat jerky for breakfast every single day.
I'm gonna go eat some jerky. How you doing? Welcome back. Thanks. So we gave Big Homie tea, or tried to. They said that they were gonna put... Oh, you also lost an eye. I still haven't rested enough? It's been forever. How much longer until I had enough rest? What's it gonna take? But there's the mask. How was the poop? Invigorating. Y'all remember, the game I Want to Be the Boshi or whatever the fuck? What was it called? I see it in that clip link. I think I'm confusing I Want to Be the Guy with Boshi. What was Boshi's full title? Huh. Cute. Little snow globe. Cute. Have you considered that snipping the rest of the mushrooms might reset them? That isn't something I've considered. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing. I'm also willing, before I do that, to grab this pot. And then grab this plant. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not this plant. Maybe not one that's, like, depleted, you know? All my plants are depleted. What was this coral-looking one again? Snoke. All yellow. Oops, all yellow. Okay. And then... oh, I need more. What's this one? Gift. What's this one? Dupe. I definitely don't want gift. Let's take the dupe ones. Here's more. Are these all gift? Yeah. Gift and shrink. By the power of mushroom. I am back and well fed. What'd you eat? Here we go. Okay. Let's take these dupe shrooms. Yeah. Okay. And then I need shrink shrooms, which I could have been picking up along the way. Didn't. Alright, back we go. Went to an all-night diner and got chicken tendies. 1 a.m. chicken tenders in a diner are one of the best things in the world. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I hear you. I have to do it like this. Yeah. And then... oh, I didn't take it with me? Oh, there it is. Grab that. Okay. And then up here. No? Okay. Well, to Maker's plan. Oh, what's up? Hi, Nana. How's business?
I bet you like it now. I won't fall for your mind games.
No, I cannot deep stream them. Mostly because I just killed them all. Whoop. So how'd you get started in business?
How did I get started? What are we, sorority sisters? Business is my life. I never started selling. I always selling. You kids these days think you have to learn and grow and develop as a person. But your real talent isn't learned. You got it or you don't. And if you don't got it, you give up. You hear me? Give up!
Wow, that's a real positive message for the future generations.
Yeah, nobody listens to my advice anyway. If anybody listened to me, we'd have a lot less problems in the world.
Yeah, you seem very enlightened.
Of course I'm enlightened. I'm the very goddamn aspect of spiritual stitchedness. You hear anyone saying I'm not enlightened, you send them my way for a good ass kicking. Oh, and speaking of enlightenment, you take one of these promotional items with you. I'm focusing on brand awareness, inserting myself into the public conversation. So I want you to take a piece of Nana branded merchandise to get the word out.
Alright, chat, do we want a poster that says Nana sells everything you need? A poster of Nana herself? Or world's best saleswoman, an action figure? Action figure it is.
With that, maybe somewhere all you friends will see it and be influenced by it. Maybe, actually make some friends too while you're at it. Friends with disposable income.
I need you to know that if she ever asks us for tea, I'm putting this in the tea. I'm letting you know that now, right off the rip. If she asks us for tea, I'm putting that in the tea. We have all the photos filled? I think so. Yeah. I have some more trinkets that I could put places. Yeah. Hey guys. Don't mind me, just planting mushrooms. Okay.
Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with?
You said you wanted me to put up some photos.
Yes. If you use the photo camera, you can make some lovely memories. Why not take some photos and hang them up around the shop? I feel like that would be nice. When you put up a few more photos, please do come see me.
Oh, you want specifically photos that I've taken. Well, you see, the problem is that I've lost the camera. So, you know, what if I save and quit, does it respawn those mushrooms? And two, does it respawn the camera? Makes me like this game more. I'm really enjoying this game, but for still not really enjoying the gameplay loop or anything, but yeah, that's okay. I'm enjoying the story that it's telling, and for me, that's more important. I can play hours upon hours of a game that I hate, if it means that I'm getting told a story that is intriguing and interesting. Which this game is. Okay. Camera. Oh, she's packed up. Okay, I'll talk to her in a second. Okay. Hang on. No, hate it. I need it like right here. There. A little bit over. A little bit down, right? No, I like that up more. There. Okay. I'll put this. Up here. Because that one's just okay. But I did. You're packed up?
You betcha. I've reached what we call market saturation. The consumer pool here has tapped. I can read the writing. It's time for me to pack up and move on.
Did you achieve all the business you wanted to achieve?
Sales were, shall we say, unimpressive. It's not all about sales. You know what it's all about? Brand presence. These people know me now, and I'm a fixture in their lives. And they didn't buy anything, but they're thinking about me. That's the big picture. One day they won't be able to imagine life without the firm, profitable presence of good old Nana. That's why that is called investing in the future. You kids wouldn't know a thing about it.
I'll miss you. I won't miss you, Nana.
Yeah, well, I've already forgotten about you and I ain't crying over it. About time I got my shop to a place with real market potential.
Where's that?
Of course, you'd like me to tell you. Please, you'll never see me again in your life, and it'll be too soon at that.
Excuse me.
Bye, losers. Enjoy life at the bottom of the food chain. Yeah.
Roll more. Holy weeds. I'm so sleepy. How do I stop that? Would you like some tea? I'll only put a little bit of action figure in it. Tea makes me sleepy. Clearly you're drinking the wrong kind. Yoink.
Dink.
Okay. Now give me that. Give me that mug. Give me that mug. Reach. And drop. What did that music sound like to me? Everything reminds me of her being earthbound. I like it. Too slow, too chill. Bender. I put up the photos. What? How many do you want me to put up, man? Need anything? Oh. Are you not talking? Is this happening again? Okay. Well, I'll go talk to Boro. Bum 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 bum. Bee boom bee bum bum. Bee ba ba bum bum. Bee ba boom bum. Are you talking? I can't even talk to you at all. Oh, Boro! Boro! Hey. Hey, it's happening again. The thing where people don't speak.
Oh, yes. Boro was very curious whether that would be the case. I am supposing it's time for me once again to go to the shrine under the willow tree. Let's go there now, yes?
Oh, are we going to a different version of the clearing again?
Most likely, yes.
Okay.
Come on, we'll explore it together.
Wait,
Yes?
Boro, please. I need to know why I can't fight anymore. I need to know what's wrong with me. I have to know. I can't keep going on like this. Please, can you help me? Can't you do something? Can't you fix me?
Please, Alta. May I make a suggestion? The next time you are sitting at the shrine, I suggest you are holding this question firmly in your mind. There is a state of transition as the forest takes us from one place to the next. One place! The transition place is quite powerful and may respond to your inquiries.
I agree, Quack.
But you must be holding the question clear in your mind, yes? Shall we go there now? Yes, I think that would be good. Let us light the shrine.
Hang on, but what about the photos? What about, what? I care about saving Shrek Swamp more than the fucking photo I took. Did I do all the T's? I need to do Pell Melon. Okay, I need to do Pell Melon before I leave. When will Ren's mask disappear? We're about to find out. Ba 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 boom boom. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Pancake in this one just to see what happens. I'm gonna let Pancake slosh around in this one a little bit. Okay. Boop. T-ball. Helen. In order to wake myself up, I'll need to lie in bed. Good night, Quack. I love you. Mwah! Electric.
It's electric.
Oh, this one's dirty. I'm gonna take this mug. Can't tell if that's full or not. I don't know where the fill line of this mug is, you know? This mug looks very uncomfortable to drink from.
Whoa. Hang on. I must have drank this too quickly. I'm, getting a feeling of... Whoa. Oh. Oh. Wait. Hang on. Huh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm starting to come back now. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know how to describe that. I just felt so light. I felt kind of weirdly free in a way I've never felt before. I just couldn't, oh God, why does this... I'm back in myself and I just feel so gross. I can't do that again. No, there's no way. I'll lose myself in this. It would be so easy. Yeah. No. I can never do this again. Absolutely not. Wow.
That's the same reason I can't do cocaine. This is so hard to control. Where'd the photo go? Wait. Where'd the photo go? Is it above me? Oh! Okay. Okay. Is that all the teas? Am I all teed up? Yep. Okay. Gotta read the book. This one. Alright, story time, chat. The Fastest Bullet Alive, a Dirk Warhard novel by D.B. Steele. The location, outer space. The mission, Dirk Warhard going to outer space. The man, Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard knew only one thing about outer space. Anything you kill in space stays there for good. He couldn't remember where he had learned this piece of information, but it was about to save his life. 2 days ago, he had boarded a spaceship bound for the Global Alliance space station. Most field agents required extensive training to prepare for a mission to space, but Dirk Warhard was no ordinary agent. He had completed the 3-week training program in a mere 6 hours, taught himself physics in order to build his own spaceship, and most importantly, he could hold his breath for up to 30 minutes at a time. As I was saying, this last point was important because Dirk Warhard didn't trust the government-issue spacesuit he'd been given. It was common knowledge that the government filled their spacesuits with government air, a type of air subsidized by the government for public use, and so it had inevitably been breathed by all manner of degenerates such as actors, and theater performers, and improv comedians. Dirk Warhard trusted air that only he had ever breathed. So throughout the mission, he had only allowed himself to breathe once every 30 minutes, so as to consume as little of the degenerate air as possible. At this very moment, he had just taken one such breath. Chat, can I point a grammar thing out to you? Can I point a very small grammar thing out to you? A very itty-bitty grammar thing? I understand that this book is meant to be, like, the best book ever written. And in turn, this is why I notice these things, because this is the best book ever written. When you write numbers, such as 6 or 3, if it is a number under 10, That's greater than 10, right? Whatever. If it's less than 10, I'm talking about grammar, not math. If it's less than 10, you write out the number. So you're supposed to write it out like 6. Not like this. That's wrong. If it is less than 10, you write out the word instead of the number. Just a little grammar thing. Just one of those things. Anyways, as we were saying. He was floating in space just outside the Global Alliance space station, fitted in his government-issue spacesuit. Not 100 feet away, a vicious man named Commander Huntington was waiting, also floating in space. However, Commander Huntington was wearing perhaps the most elite spacesuit ever constructed, a fusion-powered nanoparticle exoskeleton made from steel and magma, and designed by a man who didn't know how to love. Dirk Warhard grimaced at the relative puniness of his own suit, as the government air rushed into his lungs, and he screamed as the horrific thoughts of mediocre community improv assaulted his mind. Commander Huntington smirked, aware of his obvious advantage. "I see you, Dirk Warhard," he yelled. "I see you and the pitiful equipment that you've lugged up here. How could you ever consider yourself a match for my superior exoskeleton?" As he said this, the exoskeleton blinked in a pattern of glowing green lights that looked like a snake, which Dirk Warhard thought was super cool. "Face it," chuckled Commander Huntington. "You've lost! Outer space belongs to me now, and with my unstoppable technology, I will rule over it like a king." Dirk Warhard wanted to yell back. "Well, you can't do all that stuff if you're dead." Sorry, that's not his voice. "Well, you can't do all that stuff if you're dead." But he knew that doing so could easily shave 10 minutes off of his breath-holding time. So instead, he turned to someone who could do all the talking for him, his trusty handgun. Dirk Warhard pulled the handgun from its holster, pointed it at Commander Huntington, and squeezed the trigger. The bullet exploded out of his gun, raced towards Commander Huntington, and slowed to a complete halt, inches from Huntington's face. Commander Huntington burst into laughter. "Well, well, well! It seems even the famous Dirk Warhard is fallible. My exoskeleton emits gravitational field that will slow your bullets to a complete halt. Do you see now how useless it is to oppose me? I'm invincible!" And the lights on his suit showed this cool snake eating toxic waste and surviving. It was a terrible moment for Dirk Warhard. His gun had never failed him before, and he had fired it over 1 million times at over 10 million people. You'll never be able to shoot me," taunted Commander Huntington. "Your bullets aren't fast enough." Suddenly, something sparked in Dirk Warhard's mind. The commander's words echoed in his ears. "Your bullets aren't fast enough, fast enough, fast enough." His mind stirred, and a memory of himself as a young man appeared. Sorry, I read that wrong. His mind stirred, and a memory of himself as a young man suddenly flashed before his eyes. "I said your bullets aren't fast enough, fast enough, fast enough." It was the voice of Hollister Madblack, Dirk Warhard's very first trainer. Madblack had been the one who shaped Dirk Warhard into the heroic agent of violent justice he would one day become. Madblack was a brutal teacher, unrelenting in his methods and incredibly specific in his background knowledge of your insecurities. And on this particular day, Dirk Warhard had spent all afternoon at the firing range while Madblack berated him. "Your bullets aren't fast enough," Madblack growled. "They're pathetic. You've got all the intensity of a comatose infant dying of the plague underwater. Do it again." The young Dirk Warhard grimaced, his sweaty hands gripping the handgun, and he fired the gun once again, with all his might. The bullet went fast. Really, really fast. But it wasn't fast enough for Madblack. "No, no, no," yelled Madblack. "Still too slow. My grandmother could hobble faster than this, and she's literally made of bricks. Do it again." Dirk Warhard was nearly at his limit. He'd been shooting the bullets as fast as he knew how to, And it still wasn't enough for Mad Black. Dirk Warhard slumped in his shoulders in resignation. Mad Black got right in his face.
Now you listen to me, Warhard. We aren't leaving this pristine, privately funded underground training compound until you fire a bullet so fast it leaves me in tears. And I've only cried twice. Ever. So stand up, pull yourself forward like a man, and fire the gun!
A wave of determination swept over Dirk Warhard's face. He threw his shoulders back, raised his handgun into the air, and focused his mind on one single thing in the world that brought him true happiness and inspiration. Dirk Warhard. He grinned as his finger clenched to the trigger with every fiber of strength he had. He screamed at the top of his lungs, "I'm Dirk Warhard!" The bullet erupted from the gun, traveling at speeds he'd never known before. Hollister Mad Black smiled.
That's it, Dirk. That's it, Warhard. That's what I wanted to see. Again!
Dirk Warhard fired the gun again, this time with even more strength than before. His finger moved with a velocity he had never known in his life, slamming down onto the trigger.
My name is Dirk Warhard, and I am Dirk Warhard!
The bullet erupted from the gun at blazing pace. Again and again he fired, each bullet faster than the one before. After nearly 9 hours of uninterrupted gunfire, Dirk Warhard at last paused and lowered his handgun. He turned to see Hollister Mad Black with a single tear rolling down his cheek. "Number 3, Warhard. Not bad." These words echoed in Dirk Warhard's memory as his mind raced back to the present moment, where Commander Huntington continued to taunt him using the exact same words he'd already repeated like 5 or 6 times by now.
Your bullets aren't fast enough to defeat me, Dirk Warhard! Your bullets aren't fast enough! Your bullets aren't fast enough! Your bullets aren't fast...
Dirk Warhard smiled. He gripped the handgun like you'd gripped... Dirk Warhard smiled. He gripped the handgun like you'd grip a beloved friend and pointed it at the commander, who simply laughed.
Go ahead! Try your best!
Dirk Warhard closed his eyes and thought deeply about the one thing in this world that he truly loved, the source of all his inspiration, the only man whose air he'd willingly breathed, and the only family member who had never sold his personal information to a country we're at war with. Dirk Warhard. A warmth filled him from within, circling his body before traveling downward into his finger. It was as though his finger was moving all on its own, encumbered by any burden of life or physics, like a being of pure light traveling in an imperfect world. His finger squeezed the trigger with more strength, more velocity, more momentum than any man alive knew was possible. Nobody had ever fired a gun like this before. Nobody. With a deafening crack, the bullet fired directly at Commander Huntington. For a split second, Huntington felt a genuine shock that he may have been outmatched. And then, nothing. No reaction at all. Commander Huntington was perfectly fine.
Ha!
He laughed.
You missed! The famous Dirk Warhard fires the shot of a lifetime, and he misses! Unbelievable.
Huntington couldn't stop himself. He doubled over with laughter. But Dirk Warhard didn't seem to mind. In fact, the faintest grin danced across his face. Commander Huntington laughed and pointed at Dirk Warhard in a mocking derision until suddenly he was seized by a very unusual feeling. What was this feeling exactly? It was as though the exoskeleton was gripping him just a bit less tightly than before. In fact, he was starting to feel as though there was no exoskeleton. Not merely that the exoskeleton had been destroyed, but that it had never existed at all. Dirk Warhard had hit exactly what he aimed at. The bullet had erupted from the gun at such an unbelievable velocity that it couldn't be contained by the very fabric of space around it. It shredded through reality, setting quantum matter alight in its wake, and in doing so, it pierced the veil of time. A bullet traveling so fast it traveled backward in time, backward a minute, then an hour, and then a day. Years began to fly by, and the bullet lost no momentum. It soared through the years until, at last, it found its destination, the Steel and Magma Laboratory where the exoskeleton had been constructed, honed, and refined in its design by the scientist who didn't know how to love. Decades of work and research had culminated in the unstoppable exoskeleton that Commander Huntington wore today. Yet, here, at the start of it all, Dirk Warhard's bullet re-entered the fabric of space. It flew straight and true into the liquid explosive core of the facility, generating a spark that blew the entire facility to pieces. No exoskeleton could ever be constructed here. That much was certain. Now, in the present moment, Dirk Warhard watched as Commander Huntington grasped and flailed at the empty space surrounding his body, where the exoskeleton had been, but been just moments ago. As Commander Huntington scowled at him in a combination of spiteful fury and suffocating, Dirk Warhard couldn't help but laugh. Dirk Warhard had always despised the past, but today it had saved his life. He knew it would cost him precious air, but he was too swept up in emotion. He turned to outer space and yelled, "My name is Dirk Warhard, and I will defeat the past, even if it takes the rest of my life." And then he laughed and laughed, until inevitably he had to breathe again. As he inhaled, the horrific thoughts returned of good-natured community actors just trying to get a leg up in their highly competitive industry. He shuddered in disgust, but somehow it didn't bother him. Here in space, watching as Commander Huntington suffocated, or whatever he was doing over there, Dirk Warhard felt certain that he had made his old trainer proud, and that was all that mattered. Somewhere in the past, Hollister Madblack smiled ever so slightly and nodded in glowing approval as another tear ran down his cheek. Ran down his calloused, stubbled cheek. Number 4. Not bad, Warhard. Not bad. And that was The Fastest Bullet Alive, a Dirk Warhard novel.
Here we are. I will light the shrine once more. And, there we go. You may simply sit down here, whenever you like, and the shrine will take care of the rest. I'm wishing you well, Miss Alta, as always.
I'll sit down now. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh God, what's going on? Where am I? Someone please!
Oh, hello, miss.
Oro?
What pleasant fortune to pass by you in these woods. Would you care to take a seat with me? Excellent. It is good to be sharing your company.
Oro, why can't I carry my sword anymore? What happened? What's wrong with me? There must be an answer, there must be!
An answer, yes. There must be, yes. You are holding the question in your mind. This is good. Remember, the forest will help you. It will show you what you need to be seeing. Keep holding the question. Can you see anything? Feel anything? Remember anything?
Yeah, I remember. I remember fights. I remember losing stupidly. I lost a bunch of fights, and then I came to this forest. I ran and ran. Then I found Master Winters. I found Master Winters. Wait, I did? Wait, Oro, Did I already find Master Winters?
Please, Miss Alta, you really should focus on the memory. Best not lose it now.
Okay.
Okay. I remember. I made it to her house. I found Master Winters. I did it. Then what? She welcomed me into her home. She was polite. We talked. I told her who I was, all the things I'd done. I was so excited. Why did I forget this? I showed her my capabilities, my speed, my power, and I explained the problem. My losses, my stupid losses. She watched me the whole time. She listened. And then... what happened then? Then we sat down in her kitchen. I told her that I wanted her to train me, to restore me to my full self. With her training, I would be as strong as ever. I had no doubts. Help me to become complete again, I said. She's the only one who could help. Please, I asked her, please help me. And she just sat in silence. And I didn't know what to say. I remember this now. She looks up at me finally after all this, and she says,
"No. I cannot do this. You are missing something. You are lacking in self-control. I cannot be the one to teach you this, for it takes a very long time to master, and I only have so many years left. You must be very disappointed. You've come such a long way and worked yourself so hard just to make it here. Please feel free to stay with me here for some time, if you wish. We can walk in the garden, discuss our pasts and what we aspire to. These topics are rich soil for the mind. Of course, if you wish to leave, I would be glad to escort you. It is entirely up to you."
I sat there, just listening to her say all of this, telling me that I could not be trained. I couldn't think. I couldn't feel. And then, something happened. Hey, it's all right. You're going to be okay. I know how to help you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What did I do? Why did I do that? I wasn't trying to do that. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. No, please. You have to believe me.
Get the hell away from me! Stay away!
No, please. I need this. I need your help.
Are you insane? Get out of my house! Get out!
No. I am in control. I am in control. Please. This isn't me. Please don't let this be me. God, no, please. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be this person. It was the worst thing I had ever felt in my life. And I didn't want to feel it anymore. So I just blocked it out. The whole thing. I pushed it all down. As deep down as I could. Like it never happened.
Am I in therapy? I remember it now. I remember what I did. I attacked her.
Miss Alta, that was a very difficult memory to recall. I'm so sorry.
Why? Why did I do that? I don't understand. She didn't... She was just sitting there. She wasn't doing anything.
Is there anything Boro can do to help? Miss Alta, I will be close by if you are needing anything at all.
Holy shit. Time! I'm getting paid, cause I'm working late. The fact that I could have kept that bit going for 30 minutes confidently.
Glad to see you back again. You must be
Okay,
warmed up already.
17 sit-ups.
Let's go. Down. Up. Down. Up. Keep at it. Down. Up.
Okay.
Don't forget to keep breathing while you exercise. Down. Up. Down. Up. More energy.
1,
Down.
2, 3,
Up. You've been working hard. I'll
A
bet you
4,
can feel your muscles working.
a
You're gonna be
5,
tired tonight. Keep up with me. Down.
6,
Up.
7,
Down.
8,
Up. Keep it up.
9,
Down.
10,
Down. Up.
11. I have a hair in my schnoz.
Pretty strong. Don't forget to keep breathing while you exercise. Down.
12,
Up.
13,
Down.
14,
Up.
15,
Down.
16,
Good work.
17.
You've been working hard.
The
Don't hold your breath or you may raise your blood pressure. Don't give up.
mic looks
A
very
little
phallic.
more.
Well, that's because it was my
Come
penis.
on. Down. Up. Down.
The recording continued in that
More
time?
energy. Down.
Why?
Up.
The ending of this VOD is just going to be me working out?
Still going strong? You're gonna be